I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we've got another bottle of beer from Siren Craft Brew in Witter-Merithew, Berkshire. It is a 6% ABV black wheat IPA. It says on the back of the bottle it's crafted from 7 Cs and of US and German ultra hops. I don't know what German ultra hops are, but so what would this 7 Cs be? Columbus, Centennial, Citra, Cluster. You fill in the blanks, you fill in the blanks. I've had this on draft a few times and I really enjoyed it. Primarily at Crowd of Favours in Leeds. Which, I mean, that's craft beer at a very respectable price. Because this isn't a cheap beer. Picked this up at my local bottle shop. Well, local to me at work anyway. Trembling Madness. I'm really happy to see this one because this really impressed me on draft. Beer in the glass, very dark, very black. I'm getting kind of a hint of crimson around there. Nice tight head of kind of really frothy looking kind of mid-brown froth. So let's check out the aroma. Nice. That's really nice. I'm going to say you get kind of cola notes, you get kind of quite a milky chocolate, you get a kind of Americano black coffee kind of thing. You get a lovely sweetness of berries, blueberry, blackberry, that kind of thing. Maybe a slight kind of grapefruit juice at the back end. So you've got hops, definitely you've got malts, and it's working really nicely. I like it, it smells great. As far as black IPAs go, I know it's wheat, but it's a bit of old faff really. I mean, styles, it's a hoppy dark ale with a probably higher percentage of wheat. It smells great. Let's hope the bottle's as good as a draft, so let's dive in. Cheers. For a beer that kind of purports to be kind of a wheat beer, it's relatively thin. You'd expect a little bit more body. For me, that's fine. Okay, one of the issues I have with Oakham beers, Oakham do some grey beer in the UK. The body of their beer is really big. It's really it's a bit gluey, and I don't like it. And for an IPA, I don't want it to be too big. I want it to move along quite rapidly. You want that carbonation kick in, so you're moving those, and those flavours can dart around and kind of like stimulate all those taste buds. And this does it. It does it really nicely. So as far as flavours go, it is closer to IPA. I'm going to say kind of bitter lemon, bitter grapefruit juice, pithy orange, pithy kind of like lemon rind. It's got the sharpness of citrus. And then there is also a really nice kind of slightly smoky milk chocolate and a nice amount of, it's not quite espresso, once again black coffee. Hint of berry darting around the edges. Really nice, clean, real crisp, really brisk, which is good because there's a lot of flavours in there, and it, as I said, it keeps them moving around. Really nice beer. Draft was stunning. Bottle absolutely spot on. I think Siren are really hitting the stride at the moment. Big shame that Ryan Witter-Merithew has left, but I'm sure it's in very capable hands. Siren, one of the more interesting brewers from the UK, a bit more experimental, making some really nice beer, and that's the big important thing. So that is a bottle of Siren Craft Brew from Witter-Merithew, Berkshire. It is a bottle of their 7 Cs IPA, a black wheat IPA no less, 6% ABV. I've got a steak cooking upstairs. I'm going to go upstairs, drink a bottle of this beer, eat a steak. It's going to be a really good match. Hoppy brown beer, hoppy dark beer and steak are a match made in heaven. So, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. I'm going to be drinking some beer and eating some meat, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.